Hi, YouTube watchers. Thank you for tuning in. It's Economic Observation. It is the 10th of October, 2020. As usual, there's always so much going on. So it looks like there's going to be no package, just $3 billion apart from what Pelosi wants versus what Trump wants. But regardless of all that, the Senate Republicans weren't going to vote for it anyway, so it's a dead deal. I mean, Mnuchin can try and try and try, and I know that Powell is needing this injection of money because the heroin addict is, the economy is not going to survive without its heroin, meaning the economy won't survive without the additional money. See, once you start this whole process of injecting money into the system, you can't stop. So that's where we're at right now. So you have Nancy Pelosi on one end working with Mnuchin on a deal, and then you have the GOP Republicans on this side who are not going to spend any money unless it is for a war or something that they like. But the Republicans do not like social services. They do not like spending money to help people, and that's where this stalemate goes. 840,000 more American workers lost their job last week. It was announced on Thursday, plus another 600,000 gig workers or self-employed people are no longer working also. This pandemic is having its toll. Our numbers are increasing all over the country. Wisconsin's hospitals the volume of patients, and it is not going anywhere. Then we have Kudlow, who actually lies right to our face and says, oh yeah, this is a V-shaped recovery and we are booming and our economy is, great. And then at the vice president debate, you have Mike Pence saying 2021 is going to be a all-time record year. Really? I don't see that. But I am happy about one thing. I'm happy that the bailouts to the airlines didn't happen. Do you know, the other day I was watching on one of the morning news shows the CEO of Delta Airlines saying, how much they needed this to survive. Do you know that he makes $17.5 million a year? American Airlines CEO, over $12 million a year. United Airlines, over $10 million a year. I mean, this is criminal activity. It's criminal activity, and the rich will keep getting richer. And those bailouts will inflate the prices of the stock market, and all those companies will continue to issue high-end dividends and high rates of return to their shareholders rather than to the schleps who work there. This is a big problem. Do you know that Jeff Bezos and Amazon, they have 876,000 employees? Since the pandemic began, Jeff Bezos can award every one of those 876,000 workers a $105,000 bonus, and he would still be as rich as he was prior to the pandemic. Yes, that's right, $105,000 per 876,000 workers. But no, that money or those profits are not going to the workers. They're not going to the people who keep his business alive. Instead, they're going to shareholders. It's going into the stock market for buybacks of shares. It is criminal, folks. I don't know how in the world we got here. Deregulation this, deregulation that. It's all a Ponzi scheme. It is the biggest Ponzi scheme ever, while the average worker who's making $15 an hour, if they're lucky, is losing their job with no chance of getting another one anytime soon. This is where we're at, folks. All right, well, you think about that. $17 million for CEOs of airlines. 876,000 times 105,000. That's how much money Jeff Bezos made since the pandemic started, while everyone else is suffering. The GOP and the rest of Congress doesn't give a shit about us. They don't care about you or me. They don't care. Have a lovely day, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you real soon. Leave a comment below, and don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you like this content, give it a big thumbs up. Have a nice day.